I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for all of our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. We love having you with us on our journey. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. So Lori says, good morning, friends.
Good morning.
Dennis says, good morning, Bears.
Good morning.
I think I got everything set up and ready to go for this stream.
Maybe.
It was one of those, I forgot to do that, and I forgot to do that, and I forgot to do that, and dang it, but I think I got it all.
Maybe.
Quizás. Les says, happy Monday. Kathy says, good morning. My watch just came in. Yesterday, Miriam made me stop, and she's like, let's go through the calendar and figure out when we're going to fast.
Yes.
So we did. And then after we had done it,
set yourself up for success.
I noticed, I'm like, wait, we've got our niece's wedding reception on that particular day. So instead of doing a 72-hour fast in the middle of the week, we're going to do 2 36s or something like that. So, but we have the next...
48 or something like that.
Yeah.
48 and then a 36.
We have the next 2 weeks planned out as far as our fasting goes.
Except for the meals for the children are not planned out for next week. But we got this week planned.
This week they are.
So that's good.
And
feeling successful.
Yesterday we did chicken cordon bleu casserole.
It was really good.
Which I threw a whole bunch of boneless, skinless chicken thighs into the Instant Pot, which turned out amazing because
it was really
by the
good.
time we came back from doing our stuff, I had a hard time getting them out of the Instant Pot because you would try to pick them up with the tongs and they would fall apart. And so we just kind of tossed it in there with some ham, some Alfredo sauce, and then put Swiss cheese on top of it. Baked it for a while.
Yeah, and Swiss cheese. Sorry,
it was great.
Said it. I didn't get very much Swiss cheese.
No, well, it's because we didn't put a lot of it inside of it.
Yeah,
usually there's a lot inside of it.
Which made Ruth happy because she doesn't like Swiss cheese.
I don't know why she doesn't like Swiss
pants.
cheese. Yeah. Kathy says good morning. Debbie says morning. Becky says... Sarah says good morning. Floyd says good morning. Good Monday morning. Let says good morning from the super cool storefront. Mimi says good morning. Nana says good morning. Kathleen says good morning to me, which is Sally. Says good morning, Keto Chow family. It's on Autumn's Live. I said, I'm late. And something about, and I'm not Sally or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Kathleen says, hope this is a good Martin Luther King Day for all. Is the post office picking up today?
I don't remember.
Because even though the post office is closed, a lot of times they still pick up on federal holidays if you're a large enough shipper.
Yeah, so I think they will.
Anyway.
Even though it's closed.
Winnie says, good morning. Hope you all have an amazing week. Debbie says, on YouTube for a change. Well, welcome.
Yeah.
Joanne says, good morning. Amanda says, morning. Keep seeing people talk about this. What's the minimum amount of fat to use in Keto Chow for absorption of the vitamins? I think if I remember correctly...
Probably not very much.
It's between 6 and 10 grams of fat in order to absorb the vitamins. Which for a lot of people, that's using unsweetened almond milk as the water component, and then adding just a dollop of maybe some avocado oil or maybe some melted butter or heavy cream. But
do you see Chris shades? Look at that.
I did.
So cute.
And my hair is, it's still kind of crispy there. That's much better. From
now it's sticking up.
It was sticking up before, but now it looks like it's supposed to be sticking up.
Oh, okay.
Rocky says, dude, we got our starter bundle, and Tania and I love them. Chocolate mixed with butter has been our favorite. Hashtag the shoes.
Nice.
Which is a reference to the IT crowd. Great show, by the way.
Yeah.
Mimi says, what date are you fasting? Let's see. I'm trying to remember.
We're fasting today after dinner.
Yes, so it's...
through tomorrow until Wednesday lunch.
Yep.
So that's a 36, right?
And then we're fasting Friday after dinner until Sunday dinner. Then we're fasting Monday the 25th after dinner until dinner on Wednesday. And then we're going to turn around and do the same thing again until Friday dinner. And then we're going to do the same thing and fast again until Sunday dinner. So it's a bunch of...
So next week's a bunch of OMAD.
Are they 30? They're close to 48-hour fasts. But, yeah, a bunch of OMADs with 2 days of fasting in between, I think is what it ends up being. Lynn says, fasting on my mind, 18 hours of my 20 today.
Nice.
Christine says, hello, my peeps. Shauna says, good morning, Chris and Miriam. Shauna says, good morning, Chow fam. Becky has a bunch of Z's because she went to sleep.
Just tired.
I guess so.
Speaking of tired, we slept in this morning because
Yeah.
our kids have no school today, but they're also online learning this week. Well, all but one.
Yeah, they have school off today and tomorrow, and then they're online learning for the rest of the week.
Does Sam have school off tomorrow? Guess we should figure that out.
Yeah, we should probably figure that out.
We also
That'd be a good
switched
idea.
it so that for the wedding, we're driving and they're picking up.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Because that's smart.
Angie says, good morning. George says, what Alfredo sauce did you use? We just used the...
Bertolli's.
Yeah, the Bertolli's. It has I think it's 2 grams of carbs. In a perfect world, I would make my own Alfredo sauce, but in this case, I was running around doing something. I think I was 3D printing at the time. I've been printing name plaques for everybody to go on their desks. And one of them, I had to redo 3 times because the kids kept on closing the cupboards. And so the printer was overheating. The filament was getting too pliable, and it was like wrapping around the feeding mechanism instead of feeding through. And so the printer would be like, oh yeah, I'm totally like 3/4 of the way done printing this. And you look at it and you're like, you did 1 layer.
No.
And it's because it just stopped feeding. Rhonda says, good morning, Bears. I finally caught a live again. Have my pistachio ready. I don't know. I think this is my favorite. Gonna wait for the Chow Club delivery before I order a big bag. It's so tasty. Let's see. Debbie says, morning, all. Late to the show. Peggy says, good morning, Chow Hounds. Amanda says, thank you. Carol says, hello from the Colorado Keto Lady. You both look great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, I was going to say, it's because Miriam cut my hair.
I cut your hair.
But it wasn't just Miriam cutting my hair. Yeah! One of our daughters, she wanted to know how to cut hair. And so we got out the Flowbee, we got out all this other stuff. She cut my hair and Max's hair and Sam's hair. And she trimmed Kate's hair?
And Ruth's hair.
Yeah, so it was just a hair cutting party. I'm like, I'll throw myself to the wolves and help her learn how to cut hair.
Well, and that Flowbee is such a joke. I always get so offended about it, but it really does cut evenly. So.
And it sucks the hair away. So anyway, Maitreya says, hi everyone. Intense fasting. Yeah, we're gonna get this going. We have less than a month before we go to Costa Rica. So
for the reverse show. So
yes.
We're excited to be part of that.
Yep. Debbie says I just completed my longest fast ever. 9 days and 20 minutes.
Wow.
The 20 minutes was getting my meal ready to break the fast. That's it. That is really impressive. Longest I've gone so far is 100 and something hours. But wow, that's really cool. Layla says I downed 2 capfuls of electrolytes and it didn't seem that salty. I feel like I need more.
Yeah.
If it's not salty, you need more. Maitreya says I'm doing the opposite because we're massively bike training right now. It's great, but also just awful. LOL.
Aww.
My behind's gonna fall off. Becky stayed up too late watching Discovery Plus. Dog woke me up this early. Becky, we're not telling Miriam about Discovery Plus.
What is that?
We're not telling
Is
you
that
about
like Disney Plus, but it's a Discovery Channel?
Shh.
I
Maitreya
thought you would
says
be all over
definitely means we're eating.
Hair's weird today.
There's more stuff on Discovery Plus than just Discovery. Karen says I started a 7-day fast last night.
There's home
Shauna
shows? HGTV.
Becky!
I know what I'm doing.
Yes, script service
Guess
is on.
what? We're getting Discovery Plus.
And they have all of HGTV. They also have Magnolia
Network?
Yes.
I wanted to watch that so bad.
Becky was watching Dinner Impossible. Debbie says, hi, friends.
Hi, Debbie.
Sorry I didn't get to talk to you on, what day was it? Friday. Yeah, I was like on my way out the door and yeah. Becky says, Flubby! Holly says, sorry, my name is too powerful for your printer. Lynn says, can you share what is on sale this week? Yes. Oh, it just said it. Snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle is the flavor of the week. It's 10% off this week.
And you know what's good to make Snickerdoodle into? Truffles.
Yeah,
with some
actually,
whipped cream, because it's almost like a
really
little
good.
cinnamon.
Was it Friday that we're having Truffles for dinner? Okay. And the Snickerdoodle it's a buttery, cinnamony. Yeah. The picture, every once in a while people would be like, are those chicken nuggets? No, they're not chicken nuggets. They're Snickerdoodle cookie. You know what I'm talking about? On the Keto Chow site.
The Snickerdoodle
if we go shop, sweet flavors. Snickerdoodle. There it is. The image on the thing.
Oh, like a chicken patty?
Yeah, sometimes people are like, what the heck is that? Yeah.
The elementary school chicken patties.
Yes. Let's see. Mike's on. He says, hi, Chris and Miriam. Hey, Mike. Long time no see. Becky says, I don't make enough money for a Floby. Oh, my gosh.
It's so old.
We have a new employee, and he wanted to get a MacBook Pro. So I
don't have enough
purchased
money for that.
An Apple product.
Now you have to support it.
No, he's on his own. He will get no IT support for that one. Ostensibly, he won't need it, but there you go.
Ostensibly.
Shauna says, Becky, wear nice. Mom and I are watching Playhouse Masters, 30,000 Playhouses. Wow. Lily says, you have a Floby? Yeah, I recently bought it, and Miriam was trying not to be offended.
I'm super offended about it because I can cut hair. Why do I need this?
Yeah. Let's see. Becky says, I'll have to chalk it out. Shauna says, yeah. Holly says, who has lost weight using Keto Chow? I'm sure you get a bunch of comments in there, but one other place you can check. Let's see. Stories, Keto Chow. There it is. I'll put this link into the chat. I've got a bunch of different people who have... There you go. Let me see. Where are we? Rihanna says, good morning. Mike says, I've been sick, but the good news is I dropped a couple of pounds and hit a new low weight. Mike, you hit a new low, man. Becky says, HGTV and the Food Network. Again, Becky, we weren't supposed to talk about this. Janine says, I've been doing Keto Chow for 2 weeks and I haven't lost an ounce. What am I doing wrong? Take your measurements, among other things, and also look at what else you're eating. If you're snacking for me is killer, absolutely killer. But did you have any suggestions?
Don't snack,
okay. But yeah, look at what else you're eating and look at your measurements. A lot of times, especially if you're just starting a keto diet, and I don't know your particular situation. In fact, the best thing to do would actually be to hit the little question mark at the bottom of our site and get in touch with our customer support people. And they can help you go through and calculate your macros and everything else. Make sure you're using the right stuff. Because on the back of the Keto Chow packet, it says, these are the nutrition values if you use a half cup of cream or a half stick of butter. But almost guaranteed, that's not the right amount for you. That's just as an example for people to look at. The How to Chow card that you get along with all the packages has better information. Or on our website, there's a calculator that'll help you walk through it as well. Becky says, good eats, Miriam. Good eats. Nerd. Let's see. Lynette says that she's lost 140 pounds and still going. Holly says, what's your favorite flavor? Maitreya says, I love Snickerdoodle cookies, though I never see chicken nuggets there.
That's good.
So she doesn't ever see it. Let's see. Maitreya says, what? Traitor.
I know.
Lori says, I can't live without my iMac. Becky says, the end of the world is coming. Chris purchased a MacBook. Again, not for me.
True.
It's for one of my other people. Mimi says, and we actually, so we hired 2 new people last week. One of them, Greg, started today.
Today, Junior.
I was actually setting up his monitor and had to rush out of there to start this live stream. And then the other guy, Jared, is starting next week. So Let's see. Mimi says, talking about electrolytes. Got up with a massive headache yesterday and today, and remembered Miriam talking about magnesium. Put one capsule in a little water and drank it. Headache gone.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, our job here is done. So
That's right.
Jody says, how do you make the Snickerdoodle Truffles? Sounds interesting. So do you want to tell her how to make it really quick, or do you just want me to show it? So if you go to recipes and more, recipes, I don't know why Slack is showing everything. Okay, so you can either, in the Keto Chow flavor, select almost anything or just type Choffle. Or if you do a Google search for Keto Chow Choffles, it'll pull up. So let's see, did I ever fix this? 6 eggs, 2 cups. So this should really be 3 eggs, 1 cup of cheese, and 1 serving of Keto Chow.
Oh yeah, because it's this. We just do it.
Yeah, since we published this recipe, we've been doing it differently. It used to be that we did 1 serving of Keto Chow for 6 and 2. Now we're doing 1 serving for 3 and 2. It seems to work out a bit better, and there's a video that Miriam shows how to make it, but you literally just mix the stuff up. It's about around 2 tablespoons into one of the Dash Minis. And
that looks awesome. It was the chocolate, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the chocolate. But it works out
With
really
extra
well.
Chocolate.
You can just eat them as waffles. You can do the savory ones for pizza crust.
Aren't they cute? They're so cute.
Or maybe make some grilled cheese sandwiches
Still
using
have
the
not
tomato
done that.
basil.
Should do that on Friday.
Yeah, it's awesome. Holly says
Some
thanks.
garlic salt on top.
Sonny says, and we have never tried a flavor of Keto Chow in Truffles that we haven't liked. So, Sonny says, morning all, I'm a little sad today. 16 years ago, my son passed away. I'm so sorry to hear that. I miss him so much. He was only 14. I'm spending my day with my daughter and grandkids, so that helps. Carol says, I didn't used to have Keto Chow daily. Now that I've done the reset, I think I just might do that. Okay. Kathy says, my husband has used a Floby for years. Well, Flobies they have this really good thing that if you're cutting your own hair, and there's a bunch of guys on YouTube that show you how to do it. But if you have someone who can do it for you,
you don't need it.
You really don't need it. But it does suck away the hair, and who knows, maybe I'll cut Max and Sam's hair. Maybe they'll let me do that. Sam does not like to have his hair cut. I don't know what his deal is.
He's funny.
Maitreya says, before I worked where I work now, I worked for Microsoft. And I left because I wanted to work near home, and utilities is fun. I'm still very biased. Okay. Maitreya says, I'm so sorry, Sonia. There is no greater pain. Becky says, Sonia, I'm praying for God's comfort and endurance for you. I'm sorry for your loss. Shauna says, Miriam, the other night I spent 20 minutes alone adding shows to my list. So many to choose from. Guys, stop it.
I can get it on my phone and clean while I watch
Debbie
shows.
said, I made orange cream Keto Chow yesterday for ice cream soda today. Totally blame Heath Parker. That keeps on popping up on my recommended feed. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Becky says, was total blasphemy. Hubs was talking about canceling Disney Plus. The kids protested against losing The Simpsons. We actually used to watch The Simpsons, but when our oldest set of twins was like, I don't know, a year old, we decided we didn't want our kids talking that way. So we haven't watched Simpsons since. Holly says, one more question. I'm a nurse. What is the discount? So if you go on the Keto Chow site and you go to military and other discounts, you need to sign up for GovX. There's a list here of all the groups that are eligible. Lots and lots of stuff. As far as medical service,
See, there's Nurse RN and PCNA.
yeah. So you just have to create an account. It may not be quick and easy to create an account, but once you have an account with GovX, it works on any site that has GovX.
Yes,
It's a
and
5%
it's a lot,
discount.
so that's good. And then did you say where they need to put the coupon code?
That's a good point. So once you have your GovX discount, hey, Dory just mentioned me in a TikTok video.
What?
On the shopping cart, there's a discount code box. You have to make sure you put it here instead of putting it into the box at the end of the checkout, because that box is for gift cards and automatic discounts. You have to put it into this box, or else it doesn't work.
There
Let's
you
see. Melanie says, I was at a new low. I had outpatient surgery. When I got home, I was up 10 pounds.
Oh, man.
It could just be inflammation, but
Well,
see.
and if you were eating hospital food, that might have.
oh, Shauna says that they offer Discovery Plus with Verizon for a year.
Oh.
It's interesting. Peggy says, Sonia, big hugs for you today. Good thoughts and prayers for you, and have a good day with your family and sharing memories. Becky says, oh, that's awesome. We get HBO Max from AT&T. West Wing for the win. Let's see. Rihanna says, I think everyone is different with weight. I'm finding that I do best with 1 week of being really strict and the next week not so strict.
Okay.
I think you have to play with it and see what your body does.
Yes.
That is true.
Well, and after 2 weeks is not really enough time to see. You may just get into your third week and see results. So it's hard to gauge.
Yeah, so Becky says, does the hair still get on you with the Flowbee? My kids and hubs hate that. So the part of your hair that you're cutting with the Flowbee, it sucks it away.
Because you
None
put it
of
on
it.
the end of a vacuum.
Yeah, well, and the area that's cutting is inside of the vacuum area. There's no way that it could get out. Like, period. Maitreya said, did the Flowbee just do the top? Yeah, they used a regular
'cause we had to
clipper on the
blend.
sides.
Well, and Chris's hair, we don't blend. Because he just likes it like
just
this.
doing once.
But the boys, we had to blend up. So I was teaching Haley how to blend because that's the hardest part.
You can continue to rub my neck. That's
Okay.
I'll go for that. Becky says, my kids are fully aware of the ramifications of acting like Bart and Lisa. Better than the Family Guy. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to go work with Greg some more.
Mm-hmm.
We during the interview, we said, this is going to be a bit of a train wreck.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. I'm like, because it's been Miriam and I doing it, like being in charge of the marketing, and we have to offload that. And it's going to be like, the first like couple weeks is going to be terrible. He's like, okay.
He seems very capable.
Yeah. Becky says I might have to look into getting one. So they do, the people who manufacture Flowbee, they're the only ones who sell it. They don't sell it on Amazon. I think other people resell it, but I think it ships out of Texas. It costs like $50. But anyway, and I think the shortest it can do is, I think
We already broke
it's like
ours.
3/8 of an inch. Anyway. Kabula Bryce says, made it for the last couple of minutes. Have a blessed day, y'all. Thanks. Mike says, blend your hair, blend your chow. All right, well, we're going to take off. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We got a bunch of work to do.
Yeah, Monday.
Okay, and we'll catch you tomorrow.